Hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. So, you know, we're still talking about chaos. I don't know why. Because there's none around that I can see. Have fun with it. As crazy and as awful as everything is, know that you are doing a job, that you are transcending that energy into light, into love. So chaos is going to go maximum. And we are okay because we know that even as things affect us, that it is temporary, very temporary actually, and that we will transcend this as we bring in more love into the collective consciousness. The whole goal of the ego-based craziness and that chaos is to make you afraid, to make you angry, to make you, and you're not coming from love. You're not coming from your center. You're coming from your mind. And that's the goal. The craziness wants you to be crazy. Well, not in a bad way. Be crazy in a good way. In a loving way, in a kind way. Because this is who we really are. This is who and what we are. And as light seeds, we're jumping right in with both feet. We're here, volunteered, got the job, and now we're like, because this is the hard part. This is a very hard part. But hard, again, is all depends on how you hold your center and how you keep yourself centered in the chaos. So then it's what? Oh, you've heard me say it before, understanding. We understand the process we're going through. You know, a lot of times when people have illnesses that are severe, we get into talking about the why so that we understand what is going on and why the body is broadcasting such a loud noise so that we transcend whatever that is and we shift that energy. So that's the same thing we're doing now, only we're doing it globally. We're doing it on the whole planet. There are multiple realities going on at the same time, and none of them are real. None of them are truth, except one. And that's the love-based reality. And that's where you want to be. You want to practice and practice until more and more of every day you're radiating from your heart, knowing that the celestials are assisting you in all of that so that you can be the strong light seed you are. And we can get this crazy stuff done. Because even though it's prophesized, it doesn't say how long it has to take us. So we can speed this little baby up by being loving and understanding in all that we do and in all that there is and in all that we see. You can have an opinion. I think opinions are good, but not a judgment. And that's the difference. So let's do it. We have the crew. This is right up Lord Katumi's alley, you know. Lord May, you look like Mahay looked like he was leading, but I think this is going to be Katumi. Anyway, we'll see. Spraying the cosmic cleanse. Just letting that get rid of all the schmuzz on your aura. And that happens just by being in the world. That happens just by the vibrations. And it's okay. We know how to clear it away. We use our spray, and we use our tools. You can smudge, you can do whatever you want to do, but wear your light shield while you do it. That's all. Easy. Cosmic thrust, my favorite, you know. I rub my hands together, bring it into my aura, cup my hands together, and take a deep breath. I feel that connection, heaven and earth. A little more right here, right? A little more in our solar plexus, so that we can be strong and not get drawn into all the crazy chaos. It's pretty crazy. But the 3Ders are going gung ho. Okay. It won't last forever, right? So we feel that energy. We take our ascension oil, because we really need, what's wrong with my ascension oil? There you go. We put it on our finger, bring it clockwise here, so that we blast out. I need a refill. All of that crazy stuff. Now you're fully shielded. You're fully prepared. You have tools in your tool bag ready, and you're able. And you wanted to do this in case you forgot. So here we are. Let's bring that light from source, that yummy gold light that comes from source. The yang, the father energy of that light coming down the front. And we feel it just flow through us and out our feet into the earth. And Mother goes, I gotcha. And we feel that energy of the Mother. And we feel secure on our golden tether of light. And we bring our energy further and anchor around her grid system. And then she brings it right up the back for the yin energy, the mother energy, that nourishing energy, as it joins back to source and comes around in an orbit. The yin and the yang, the mother and the father. And we wear that all the time because it really feels good. We just let ourselves orbit. And then we bring it down, and the mother brings it up, and she waterfalls it out to all 12 auras. Because we are a 12-strand DNA structure, a light seed. And no matter what reality you believe in, because it doesn't matter, your reality needs to become love, compassion, kindness. So we're radiating that through our aura, all 12. And we feel the well of the mother. And the well of the mother is getting stronger and more vibrant, I've noticed, especially with the eclipses. And as we go into more of those, we'll feel more of that energy. You'll see the sun doing more and more dances, as it did after the moon eclipse. So we keep on feeling that energy. And we feel the energy of the mother, of the well, as we connect to all of the cosmos, and all of the celestials that are holding our hand, helping us, assisting us to stay centered in love, kindness, and compassion. And we feel that as we just use scrubbing bubbles all through our root, so that all of that old male thought patterns dissolve. They just drop like a molecule and no longer exist. as we clear ourselves and all of our negative thoughts, judgments, whatever they are. And we move that to the sacral, which is becoming lighter and lighter and kinder and kinder. It doesn't look like that in the world, of course. In the news, it looks like that's getting worse and worse by the moment. But we understand that because that is the ego-based power that is trying to stay in control. We get it. And we know that what we don't get, we bring right to our spleen. And we work that energy within ourselves, in our ego, to bring it to a point of understanding. We remove any conflict within ourselves. And we radiate that understanding through our solar plexus to all of humanity, because that's our job as starseeds. It's what we do. And then we bring any energy that we feel angry or judgmental about right to our liver. And there, through the shield, we see, we understand, we know. And it gets you right out of chaos, right out of that anger. Because we can't change the world. Excuse me, if we're in anger. We have to be coming from the heart. And celestially, so many are helping us achieve this, because there are a lot of malformed thoughts out there. And we could be attached to any one or any number of belief systems or thought patterns. We know that. And we just bam them every time, and they go away. So now we feel that understanding, that kindness and compassion, and we bring it on our heart. And as we beam that love, that light, others want it too. Everyone wants love. Everyone wants kindness and compassion. That's what we do. That's who we are. We're not seeking power in any other way than true power, which is love. We are creating a world of love, kindness, and compassion. And that's what we are here to do, to change that collective consciousness through our consciousness, through our learning, through our growing. Because that's how we express it in every way, in every vibration. Because we know we succeed. We've said it before. We know we succeed. There is no other way that this will go, by the way. We have to get through these times of chaos. And we are waking up, and we are seeing through all of those illusions, whatever the reality, to the truth, to light. Love is the only truth. So if it isn't love, then you kind of know it's an illusion. And we bring it up into our crown, and we wear our crown as bright as we can, radiating as much light as we can, as we are. And we vibrate that through our telepathic notch so that it radiates out into our aura, 20 inches, and we wear just gobs and gobs of this light for everyone to share, and for us to get as much as we want at any time, to hold us strong. And we feel that energy, and we feel that connection, heaven and earth, and all sides, as we radiate in a cocoon of light, as a light seed, changing and shifting ourselves and our world. with every breath we take, with all that we think and all that we do. Love is our checkpoint. If it isn't love, then it isn't so. So practice with every moment you can to make this your new norm, your reality, that you are vibrating at this lovingly high level so that we can shift to a world of love, compassion, and kindness. Be the light 24/7. Because it's who we are. It's who you are. We're so glad you're here. So I'll be back again next week. I love you. And hold the light. And my husband Patrick and I have been making the chakra therapy system for 30-something years now. And we consider ourselves the stewards of the chakra system because it was given to us by celestials in order to have a tool that would empower people to be able to heal themselves and share it with others. So let's get into it and let me show you what exactly the new chakra system looks like. So it comes in this really lovely pouch, and inside the pouch is everything that you see here. The most important part of this is what we call the tensor field. And the tensor field, the energy comes in negative and goes out positive. So it's an automatic clearing system. And it actually radiates out about 12 feet. So it will clear yourself and it will clear others. It's totally shareable because if my energy's all over this, I'm gone because it clears itself. It doesn't retain or hold negative energy at all. So it has the numbers for each of the chakras here. It has the stones, which are individually chosen for each one. And in your instructions, it will tell you what each of these stones are. And so let's get with it. So this is the most exciting part of the new chakra system, is that this is now portable. So I'm going to take my pendulum, and you can start at the root, which is traditional. Patrick likes to start at the heart and end with the heart. But we're going to go traditionally here and start with the root. So this is a lovely snowflake obsidian. So I'm going to have my pendulum, and I like to hold it down and put the chain in my hand. And I'm going to hold the pendulum so that it's in motion. This is called the ready mark. So I'm going to take the oil, open the oil, and hold the pendulum over that stone to show the condition of my root chakra. Now I'm going to smell the oil. And you see how that jazzes it up to bring maximum power and energy to your organ, to your chakra as well. You can also do it with your organs, so you can do the kidney, show my right kidney and jazz it up, and then my left kidney and jazz it up. So you can choose to do all of the chakras at once and then do the organs, or do the organs separately. It's totally up to you how you want to use the chakra system. And be sure to breathe as you're doing this. You're breathing into that sacral chakra just below your belly button and breathing out any negativity. And there's a chart that comes along with it that will show you what organs are in your chakra as well, so that you can clear each of them as well. So you want to go all the way through the chakras and do them all, because it's kind of like a shower. Just because you took a shower today doesn't mean you don't need one tomorrow. So it goes very quickly, and I hope you enjoy this, and thank you so much for joining us.